Hello everyone, this is Captain David Coates, and we're gonna do Python conditionals. What are Python conditionals? First, we have to learn about debugging, user input, and program flow control. What is a bug? How to set breakpoints, how to run the code line by line, how to use user input, how to get info from the user, how to convert strings into numbers. Now finally, program flow controls, comparison operators, if and else statements, and indentations. Now we're going to do comparison operators. Comparison operators are equals, not equals, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And in the example, A and B are the numeric. Equals are two equals, not equals are the shift number 1 equal sign. Less than is the greater, is less than symbol, or less than or equal is like an arrow, really. It's equal and then the less than sign. The greater than is A and the greater than symbol. Greater than or equal to is the greater than and the equal symbol together. Alright, now we're gonna go to Visual Studio Code. We're gonna click open. We're gonna now we're gonna go to Files, and we're gonna go to the Explorer, open the folder, go to Documents yet again, Python tutorial, and select folder. Now, as you can see, this is from the last video. Now we're gonna do something special. Now we're gonna add a breakpoint. You might be wondering, what is a breakpoint? A breakpoint is something that can stop an entire line of code. Let's add the breakpoint, and we're gonna go to Run and Debug. Do not click any of these tempting blue buttons, and click the Create a Launch.json file. Then we're gonna click the Python debugger, a Python file, and now we're here. And the Python. Now we're going to click Control S, which saves it. And now we are in the launch.json. This is where you can see all the debugging stuff. And this is version 0.20 as for Python. And the name Python debugger, current file type is debug.py. The quest is launch, and the program is file, and the console is integrated terminal. Now that we've seen the debug, we're gonna go back, click the run Python, run or debug, and then we're gonna click Python debugger. Now that we're here, we can see a special stuff of debugging. We have continue, which is F5, step over, which is F10, step into, step out, and multiples. But we won't learn these four later. We'll learn these four later. First, we'll just do continue and step over. What continue does is just run the Python file normally. We can just test it out right now. As you can see, it just ran the Python file normally. Now we're gonna go back. And we're back. And now we get to step over. Now what this does, it runs the lines separately. So it just goes one by one. Not the entire thing in a millisecond, just one by one. And as you can see, we can see what they're doing. Like special variables, name equals Turner, age equals 30, kid equals true. So this shows us what is, and it shows us what's happening. Like one more time, we're just gonna see something new. See, now we're gonna do line by line by line and line. And look, it just did the exact same thing, but we did it one by one. Alright, now we're gonna do a new file, and we're gonna do the variables. variables. 0, sorry folks, 03 conditionals dot py. Let me just fix some okay, now we're at conditionals.py. We're gonna type user underscore data, and then we're gonna add the equal sign, and we're gonna use something new called input, and then I'm just gonna add the parentheses and the quotes, and we're gonna say how old are you. Don't forget the colon. And now let's go to a new line, and we're gonna use age equal int, which is another new line, and user underscore data. Now that we have that, we're gonna do print. Now we're gonna do print, and we're gonna do F, the quotes, and we're gonna do your age is, don't forget the colon, and we're gonna add the braces. We're gonna put age. Now we're gonna test this out. And there'll be something called how old are you? And just put a random number. Let's just put 100. And it will show you your age is 100 years old. Pretty neat. If, now we're gonna do if, no capitalize, age, the greater than symbol. Let me just find it. Where is that greater than symbol? Let's see. There it is. And we're gonna put 12 and then the colon. And now we're gonna put print. And then we're gonna add these guys and quotes, parentheses, and we're gonna put a you are a teenager, and then we're gonna put ELIF, which is also new, and we're gonna put age and then the less than symbol. Just put the less than, and then we're gonna put 12 colon. And now we're gonna put print in the parentheses and the quotes, you are a kid. Just add a space. Don't add a space actually. And now we're gonna run this. First, let's just clear it. We're gonna run this now. And we're gonna type 100 again. And it will type you are a teenager. Now we're gonna do that again. And we're gonna type 5. Uh-oh, we got a little mishap. It says expectation has occurred. Name error. Name print is not defined. And if you do not know why, because we added a capitalize. And now, just remove this. Ooh, but now we have another error. The expectation has occurred. We're gonna stop this code. We're gonna see what is wrong. Now we're gonna run it again. And now we're gonna type 5. And now it says your age is 5, you are a kid. Now that we have done those two parts, we can finally do the if and age and the greater and equal. And we're gonna put 16 colon, and then we're gonna print parentheses, and then we're gonna add the quotes. Nice, you are old enough to drive. And then we're gonna print, don't use capital, and then we're gonna print end of program. Now we're gonna test it, and now we're just gonna put 100 years old, you are a teenager. And then we're just gonna run it again. Ooh. Never mind. Don't you not use that. Now we're just gonna click it again. And we're gonna use how old are you? 5, and you are a kid. And now if age. But before we do any of this, we have a bit of a problem. We have too many indentations. First, we're just gonna delete these indentations. But if you want to make your code pretty, you have to add some enters to make your code pretty. No one wants an ugly, disgusting piece of code. So we're just gonna delete, we're just gonna add some spaces. And now we have a nice, beautiful code. Now that we have that, we're gonna click the run button. How old are you? I'm 16. And your age is 16. You are a teenager. Nice, you are old enough to drive. End of program. Now that we have done the coding part, we are gonna do the debugging part. We're gonna debug it. In order to make a breakpoint, you have to go on the left side and add a breakpoint, which is this little red dot. We're gonna go over here and Python debugger. As you can see, the Python debugger. And we're gonna type 16. And we're gonna see it's just gonna hop around now. See? Hopping and hopping. As you can see from the last step, it went from this line to this line. Just skipped 4 lines of code. So we can actually do that in the debugging section. And we'll only do it if you put this code. I hope you all have a good day. Adios, and this is Captain David Codes talking. Adios, everyone.